Hey again, it's the WNBA Hoop Otaku, and I'm coming back this time to make a video to appeal to everybody about why I believe the WNBA is absolutely worth your time and why I think you should give it a chance this season. WNBA legend Tina Charles has just announced her retirement as of yesterday, as of the time I'm recording this video. And she posted a picture that really resonated with me, captioned, "It was all a dream." And I guess I'm a little bit sentimental because as I looked at that picture and I thought about what did that mean, I just couldn't help but think about what it takes to even get into a top-flight professional league like the WNBA or NBA or MLB, anything you could name, really. So let's take a minute and talk about what does it take to become a professional sports player. Well, starting at a young age, you'll have to have chosen a sport, and I imagine that they will be waking up early in the dark and the cold and running, conditioning runs, weightlifting, practicing their handles, practicing their shooting, parents taking them to coaching and youth leagues and AAU, and with a little bit of luck and a lot of hard work, they'll end up in a Division I university athletic program. They'll compete for several years and try to increase their draft stock and make it into a league. Now, until this year, their prospect upon entering the league would have been, well, if you were a top 5 draft pick in the first round, prior to this year, you would have been looking at making a little under $80,000 a year. So that salary would have been probably very competitive with the arena staff. Now, why am I mentioning this? Well, it's not to insult the players of the WNBA, anything but. I'd like to just give you guys a thought that I think about sometimes, and that's that if somebody did all that, over a decade of practice and hard work to get into the league, for that kind of a salary, to me, that means that they want to be there. That was their dream, like Tina Charles said. So you can rest assured that when you watch a WNBA game, you're watching competitors. You're watching true professionals that have a desire to be on the court and give you the best games that you can watch. Now, in today's era of AI slop and companies trying to nickel and dime you left and right, and products not always turning out to be what they seem, it's a very rare thing to find a genuine product where you're getting a true, real human experience. Typically, you would probably pay a premium for that, but you can subscribe to League Pass for dollars a month. In fact, I would argue that that's probably the best value for any professional sports streaming platform that you can name. You will be able to see true grit. So when people talk about the great days of the NBA, what are some things that you might imagine? Michael Jordan's flu game, Steve Nash's bloody nose or one-eye game, maybe Larry Bird playing through the pain of back injuries, and LeBron James Game 6 versus Boston. A lot of great memories, a lot of great heroic stories of the NBA. Well, you can still experience those types of events in the WNBA. Candace Parker returned to play in the league less than 2 months after having a baby. Nafisa Collier also did something very similar. Last season, I was particularly moved by the Indiana Fever's heroic deep run into the playoffs, despite having a lot of their players out with injury. In fact, Kelsey Mitchell worked herself into rhabdomyolysis in the middle of the playoffs. These are legitimate competitors, true champions with the heart of a lion, in my opinion, and in actuality. So instead of lamenting over, well, where did NBA viewership go and how do we get it back, I implore you to please give the WNBA a chance. Their viewership since 2024 has increased by 34%. The Golden State Valkyries, my team, has become the first women's franchise to reach a $1 billion valuation, and they sell out basically every home game. WNBA's average attendance has increased, and you still have time. Thanks to the new CBA negotiations, WNBA players are able to earn a reasonably decent salary. Salary cap has increased, and we will absolutely be having an exciting season, which will start on May 9th. So it's not too late. There's still time to get in and be part of the young legacy of a growing WNBA. You could be part of that. You could say, well, I was there when the Portland Fire played their inaugural game. You still have those opportunities. So don't listen to any of the trolls and the memes on the internet. People absolutely do watch women's sports, and it is worth your time. I promise that. If you guys agree, I'd love if you could show some support in the comments and help me grow this channel into something bigger so that I can hopefully provide positive commentary and my thoughts on the growth of women's basketball. And if you disagree, well, I would love to know why, and I would challenge you to a debate on the very topic. So please hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment, and thank you guys so much for watching. All right, see you on the next one.